Bikayo, all attention back on the Premier League as a team. 17 goals scored in the last 4 games. You're so on for a hat-trick until Mikel Arteta takes you off. How does it feel to be part of this team absolutely flying right now?
Yeah, I'd say I'm really enjoying playing in this team right now. We're playing really well, scoring a lot of goals, so I hope we can continue and take that form into Saturday.
You came so close last season, led for so long, but if you look at maybe Tottenham that got to the Champions League final and after that couldn't pick themselves up, there seems to be this added energy under you, a fire inside maybe. What is it in your dressing room that's come from that? Because it's led to an exceptional mentality I've not really seen the like of before.
I think we still all have that in our bellies, you know, that defeat last year. And we want to obviously go one step further this year. And obviously we're competing in the Champions League as well. And I think it's where we belong, what we've been fighting for years, and now we're here. So we want to be competing in the highest level. So that's the level we all believe we should be at. So we're working hard every day to show everyone, to show you guys that it's where we belong, like I said.
A bit of a disappointment in the Champions League, but it's only the first leg. We've seen how you've come back from those already this season. Declan Rice saying afterwards, maybe as players we need to be a bit more street smart. Even Mikel Arteta saying maybe game management. What's your reaction to that?
I think overall, just the night as a whole, we didn't play our best. Like we've been in form in the Premier League, scoring loads of goals. I don't think we played at our attacking best, definitely. And at the same time, I'm not so worried. I think we have a special night awaiting for us at the Emirates, so I'm looking forward to that.
You've reached 50 goals for Arsenal and some. What does it mean to you from a player that started here truly as a kid?
Yeah, I think, you know, there's a lot of stats obviously that goes around these days, but stats like that really obviously make me so happy because I think it's a big milestone. You know, like for example, when you go around Arsenal and you see like the history, I think I'm going to be on there now, obviously 50 goals, and you see stuff like 50 goals, 100 goals, 150, then there's appearances as well. So it's stats like that just, you know, cement me in Arsenal history that really make me so happy because obviously, you know, like I said, where I came from as a kid to now, it's been a special journey.
Nothing makes you smile more than talking about this club and the fans. And you talk about that history. The most remarkable thing, it was only recently that you met Arsene Wenger for the first time. I haven't spoken to you since. Talk to us about that.
That was quite a while ago actually, but yeah, he's obviously another big part of this club's history, Arsene Wenger, and I don't know how it happened, but I never actually met him until that day. So that was really nice, and obviously spoke to him for a bit. He gave me some advice. He came to watch us play, and I was happy that I scored as well in front of him, which was nice. So yeah, it was a pleasure to meet him.
What advice did he give you on the day?
No, he just was saying I can improve my right foot. That was the main bit of advice he gave me. So since then, I've been trying to work on that a bit.
Did you take that on board?
Yeah.
Now, funnily enough, we had Arsene Wenger in the studio this week,
Okay.
and we asked him what he thinks Bukayo Saka has contributed to Arsenal.
The only thing I can tell you is from the noise that get out from the club, he's an exceptional person, and his behavior is impeccable. As a football player, he's top class, and I like the fact that he takes responsibility in the big games, doesn't moan a lot, gets on with it, gets kicked a lot. I would like him even to be more standing up against things, but overall he's not scared of anybody. Tries until the last minute. He's disciplined. He's a team player. I must say, for me, he's exceptional, and I hope we can keep him for a long time because certainly he is an exceptional football player.
Wow.
What does that mean to you?
It means a lot, obviously. First of all, he's Arsene Wenger, so anything he says, I think you just listen straight away, and he's seen and worked with some amazing players over the years. So obviously for him to say that about me is really nice. So thank you, appreciate it a lot.
It's when he smiles and he says, I hope he stays here for a long time.
Yeah.
Does that mean a lot to you?
Yeah, it does mean a lot because obviously, like I said, he knows he's won at Arsenal before, he knows what it takes. So it seems like from the stuff he's saying about me, he believes in me as a player and as a person. So like I said, it means a lot. I'm really grateful.
You've talked before about being your own harshest critic, but if you look at like the 7-year-old that signed the contract here, what would you say to that kid now when you've achieved all this?
Nothing. Go and do what you did. Just live life, and love football, and want to have dreams, stuff like that. Just do. I wouldn't change anything, I would say.
And for you, what's next? You say you're your own harshest critic. What would you like to look back in 10 years and say you've achieved? What's your next big goal?
I think to win. I think that's pretty much it. I think win the biggest trophies there is to win, and do it here. So when I look back at my career, I want to say that I achieved that.
Arsene Wenger said there about the amount of tackles that come in for you. You see them live, I see them live right next to me, and they're brutal. What I find remarkable from you is this smile that comes across your face at the defenders. Where does that come through? Because a lot of big players, Jack Grealish, Wayne Rooney, even Didier Drogba, had to learn how to control their temper. The amazing thing about you is this smile that comes across your... Where did that come from? Where did you learn like this inner Iceman?
Iceman? No, I just think it's me. I think when I go on the pitch, I'm there to have fun, to enjoy, and I would say I learned a lot over the last few seasons when I started to get more and more tackles, and defenders have started to enjoy more and more kicking me. I spoke to a few defenders and now I understand it. So for me, when I see a defender trying to smash me, as long as he doesn't get me, I'm laughing or I'm smiling because I take it as a compliment. You know, I don't think a defender would be calling for help or a defender would want to smash me if he didn't see me as a threat. So for me, if he tries to smash me and I get away with it, I just laugh and just get on with the game because I guess it's part of it. Obviously, the defender's only trying to do his job and protect his goal, and I'm only trying to do my job and get towards his goal. So we're all just trying to do our best for the team. So I just try and keep my temper because I know when I do lose my head, I don't play well. So yeah, and I hope I haven't given a secret to the opposition, but yeah.
Who were the defenders you spoke to? Because you say definitely the attention's on you now. I watch the rotational fouls. They've always been there, to be fair, but it has increased over the years.
No, I'm not going to say names because I feel like those conversations should stay between me and them. But I've had a few conversations with opposition, even sometimes the players here, when I ask them, like, why are you guys like this? Like, why do you just want to smash players? And they just explain to me, so I understand. And once I understand, I think it's easy for me to get on with it more. Like I said, as long as no one tackles me really, really badly, because obviously I don't want to be injured or I don't want to be playing through pain. I don't think anyone wants that. But yeah, like I said, I think it's not something I want to come on here and be complaining about because it's just going to get worse if I do.
And goals coming from all over the pitch mean that this team can't just, that an opposition can't just focus on you. How great has the depth increased this season, do you think, going in this title race? And does that help you be a bit freer when the goals are coming from around the pitch?
Yeah, 100%. I think we have a lot of top quality players going forward, and you can see, you know, all of us are scoring, we're all playing well. Even the defenders are scoring goals. So yeah, it's nice to have everyone being a threat to the opponent, because obviously, like I said, if I do have the ball and 2 or 3 defenders come to me, I know that one of my teammates is free and he's a big threat to score as well. So in the end, the defenders don't really know how to defend against us.
So the dark horses, what is your message to the fans out there about your belief you can go and win this? Because the quality and depth, the impact of Declan, Martin Ødegaard returning, the impact that had, what does this all mean to the title fight, Bukayo?
I don't know what to say. I feel like, yeah, we're going to be there to the end. We're going to give it our all. And we definitely have the quality, so I think it's up to us.
Thank you so much.
Thank you too.
It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Arsene sends his love.